What's up, Heat fans? Welcome into the Heat Report by Chat Sports. I am Nic Rohloff, where we are live for another Miami Heat basketball game. This one coming against the Washington Wizards. The Heat come into this one winners of 4 straight games. Yes, 4 straight wins for the Heat after losing 10 in a row. They rattle off 4 wins, beating the Hornets, Warriors, Sixers, and Hawks. Can make it 5 in a row if they're able to take down the Washington Wizards tonight. A lot of injuries for Miami. No Davion Mitchell, no Nikola Jovic, no Andrew Wiggins, no Duncan Robinson spacing there, but the Heat do have some players returning. Obviously, same starting lineup as last game with Poole Larson in that starting 5, Alec Burks in that starting 5, and those two will spin it around to Adebayo, Ware, and Tyler Hero. Appreciate everyone tuning in here on a Monday. Hopefully, everybody's Monday is getting off to a good start. As always, shout out your city. Let me know where you're watching from down in the comments section. Shout out to Kelsey. Shout out to Orlando, Razor, Cat Slayer, Daniel Barry, Tyman, Tyson, all in the building hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys for joining us here today. Sulan's in Toronto. Arnav is in Houston. Tyman is in Ohio. Boca Raton, Florida for my guy, the Cat Slayer. What's up, William? How's it going? Continue to shout out your city for me down in the comment section. Let me know where you're watching from. We'll see if the Heat can pull off another one. The Wizards have a lot of injuries. No Khris Middleton today. They don't have a lot of players. No Khris Middleton. No Malcolm Brogdon. Let me double check, actually. There was a full list. There was no Brogdon, no Middleton, no Kyshawn George, no Saddiq Bey. So a lot of injuries for the Washington Wizards today. A lot of injuries. William's watching from Miami. Eric's watching from Fort Lauderdale. Kelsey's from Tampa, Florida. Your boy Jordan's saying, let's go Heat. Orlando's in Homestead. Shout out to everybody tuning in here. Got 50 people watching here early. I mean, listen, this is some dedication right here. I know there's only 8 games left, but Heat, Wizards, 10 seed versus 15 seed. This is some real nitty-gritty basketball being played early in the season. Or late in the season, I should say. Real nitty-gritty stuff here. So we appreciate everybody tuning in. Let's tell everyone about PrizePicks here, today's sponsor. Oh, it's Jaden, not Jordan. Sorry, I can't read the full name sometimes. The chat moves too quick. I miss. Arnav, it's too early to say because there's still 8 games left in the regular season. Still 8 games to go in the regular season. So I don't know. Can't tell you right now, to be honest. Can't tell you right now. Make sure we record this when you're ready. Manuel's watching from Santa Cruz. Shout out to you guys. Whenever you're at, let's do it. Today's show is sponsored by PrizePicks, the daily fantasy sports app that I play every single day because it's so easy. All you do is pick more or less on 2 or more player stat projections, and you can win up to 1,000 times your cash right now on PrizePicks when you combine player projections from baseball, basketball, hockey, esports, and much more. They also offer quick withdrawals, so it's fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. They have different promotions each week, whether it's Taco Tuesday, Flex Friday. For example, Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. I have a 2-player entry on today's game between Miami and Washington. Just keeping it simple. Excuse me, I actually did go to 3. That's right. More than Kalel Ware, 5.5 field goals made. More than A.J. Johnson, 12 points. He's been hooping for the Wizards over the past week. And then less than Alex Sarr, the number 2 overall pick, 16.5 points. That's a 3-player entry right there to win 5 times my money, but you can customize the way you play. But join me and the millions of others on PrizePicks. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. The link's in the live chat and description of today's live show. PrizePicks, run your game. All right, appreciate PrizePicks for sponsoring today's live show as they do so often. Our Super Chat menu for today, as we are about 20 minutes away from being tipped off, which, by the way, I said this on Saturday, the NBA app is just the biggest joke of all time. For whatever reason, it just stops, and it doesn't, stay live until the game starts. Like, the pregame literally isn't live. So, we have missed the tip of these games because we think we're on the stream, but it's actually 20 minutes ago. It makes no sense. It's horrible. I hate it. But would appreciate any donations here to the channel because we are here every single game breaking down the Miami Heat. We asked this the other night, but I want to ask it again. Are you happy the Heat are winning? Some of us are Team Tank. Some of us are wanting to see the Heat win. Where are you guys stand? If you're typing your Ys, you're someone who wants to see the Heat win. If you're typing your Ns, you clearly do not want to see the Heat win. You want a higher pick. So which way do you guys lean? You guys happy or sad that the Heat are winning? Kelsey's happy. Danny's happy. Joe is always happy. What's up, Joe Lawton? Good to see you. Tyson's saying yes. There, he's happy. Listen, I'll be very transparent. Sulan, Asia are both saying yes. I'm saying no. I don't care. I want the Heat to have a higher pick. This team is not winning a playoff series. They're barely even going to stay into the playoffs. They might lose in the play-in because they got to win 2 games. Remember, they got to win 2 play-in games. They got to win the first and they got to win the second to make the playoffs as an 8 seed, assuming that they stay in the 9-10 game, which it feels like that will likely happen due to other teams winning. Let me look at the standings real quick. The Hawks are winning. The Magic just came off of a 3-1 week. Yeah, we're 2.5 games back of Orlando for the 8 seed and 3 games back of Atlanta for the 7 seed. So it feels very likely that the Heat are going to be in the 9-10 game, which means that would require them to win 2 games. And I don't see them doing that. So if they're losing in the play-in and not making the postseason, we should want them to lose now so we have a higher pick in the lottery. There's nothing I want to do more than have a nice little lottery stream where we're having that 8th pick, have a 6% chance at number 1, 26% in top 4. That's how I feel. But it is what it is. Ty Man's happy the Heat are winning. Kelsey wants to make the playoffs. Listen, I understand wanting to make the playoffs every year because there are organizations like Washington that would kill to be in the playoffs. But we're going to get swept by the Cavaliers. So why are we signing up for that? Right? If we're just going to get swept or win a meaningless game to make it a 5-game series, we should want the higher pick to kind of retool our roster in the offseason and go in a different direction. I'm sick and tired of being the 8 seed. It's been 3. This would be the 3rd straight year the Heat would be the 8 seed if they made the playoffs. I'm sick of it. I hate it. I'm sick of it. McKenna doesn't agree. Tanking is a loser mentality. My thing is, that's the type of thinking, though, in my opinion, that will keep the Heat stuck in the middle. That's the God's honest truth, in my opinion. It is. You either go all in and make a upgrade to the roster or try to infuse a top-tier talent. We're not a good differently and think we're heating up. Don't get fooled, folks. This team is still not good. Come on. Well, we do have a game that takes place in about 15, 16 minutes. If you're ready for the game, hit that thumbs up icon. We got over 120 people watching, yet only 18 likes. That's just sad. It's just sad. Can we get to 60 likes? Let's get to the 50% like rate. If we get to the 50% like rate before we tip off tonight in 16 minutes, well, I'll take a shot in the house. Be greatly appreciated, folks. Be greatly appreciated. 23 likes now. Let's get to 50. Yep. No tolerance. No tolerance. I'll always say it. You try to imitate us as a channel, you're gone. That was not us in the chat. That was not us. Come on, we only got 25 likes. We gotta get that like number up, man. We only got 8 games left in the season. We're so close to the end. Don't you want to end the season on a high note? At least with our streams? That's what I'd want to do. Come on. Help me out. Yeah, of course the fake is here. Time Man, if you see any fake accounts, get them out of here. Because Time Man, you obviously know that if we comment, like, hey, Time Man, we show up in a different type of way than everyone else. So anybody tries to imitate us, get them out. Get them out. All right, so if you're just joining us, starting lineup for the Heat tonight. A lot of injuries on both sides, but the Heat are rocking with Tyler Hero, Alec Burks, Paolo Larson, Kel'el Ware, and Bam Adebayo. I believe the Wizards are going to go with A.J. Johnson, Bub Carrington, Jordan Poole, Justin Champagnie, and Alex Sarr. I believe that is their starting lineup. Joe Lawton changed his profile picture to Bam. Joe, wow. That's a full swept. I wasn't ready for that. Joe. Joe's saying Bam scoring at least 30 tonight. Well, for Bam to score 30, you would have to take more than 15 shots, and I don't think he's doing that. Is Bam Adebayo taking more than 15 shots? I don't think so. Mark Wayne wants the tanking to continue. The problem is that we play the Wizards twice. We play the 76ers again. Like, these teams, man, they're not good. It's terrible. They're annoying. They're somehow worse than us. All right. Predict the score for me. What do you guys think the final score is going to be in this one? Who y'all got? Predict the score. Let me know. Justin, what do you think the score prediction is? Is he going to win today or no?
I think the Heat are going to win. Let's go 110 to 94.
I actually like that score prediction. Heat offense has been hot lately. Justin's saying 110 to 94. I'll go Heat win 115-102. 115-102. 115-102 is what I'm going with. I'm seeing Ponyboy says 116-90. I'm seeing 119 to 96. 122-109. 110-105. 116-94. 107-96. 121-96. It's a lot of confidence from the Heat fans tonight. Listen, that's to be expected. We're playing the worst team in the Eastern Conference.
I think maybe we undersold the score, because didn't the Wizards give up like 150 or something?
They gave up 160 points to the how ridiculous is that? Was it Friday night or Thursday night? I think it was Thursday night.
To the Hawks.
No, it was the Pacers.
The Pacers?
The Pacers scored 162 points, which is just utterly ridiculous. I mean, the Heat's offense has been hot for their standards. The Heat, over the last 4 games, has been going crazy. 122, 112, 122, 118. So based off every other game, I think we should be scoring 122. We went 122, 112, 122, 118. So we're going to get 122 tonight. All right, so I'm changing my score prediction. 122, 108, 14.1.
If the Heat don't crack 120, even if they win, is that an L?
No, because I know my Heat. I think if they don't crack 110, that's an L.
Oof.
110 is the benchmark. They score above 110, I'll think it's okay. I think 110 is the benchmark today. Duke is saying 122 to 105, 120, 100 Heat. So a lot of confidence from the Heat fans, which is to be expected. Do you see what I'm talking about with this goddamn stream? It's just the NBA logo. That's not, like, look, why is it so far behind? This thing's ridiculous. The NBA.com app is the worst app out there. It really is. I can go on a podcast and probably talk about an hour worth of my hate for the NBA.com app.
Hey, worst product in basketball. NBA League Pass.
It really is. It's horrible. It's horrible. I hate it. Hate it. Over 100 people watching. I can't believe you guys are still tuning into these games. I'll be honest. I say this as I'm not kidding. If I was not working today, I would not be watching Heat Wizards. You guys are sickos. I've said this a couple times. You guys are sickos. Maybe you just like hanging out with me. Maybe that's the case. I don't think I'm that cool, but maybe you guys do think so. Heat Wizards is crazy. Heat Wizards is crazy. I'll ask you that. I'll ask the chat this. Bam's watching from Poland. That's electric. Who is going to be the MVP tonight? Who is going to be the MVP tonight? If the Heat win, who is the reason why? The main reason. The MVP. Who's going to be the MVP? I see Kalal Ware, Alec Burks, Rozier, Larson, Hero, Scary Terry, hell no. There's no way. Now, Terry Rozier, ironically, will probably get PT because Davion Mitchell's out, so the Heat have a need at backup point guard. Drew Smith. I wish Drew Smith was still playing. I see a Bam, Ware, Hero, Kalel. Hero. Cuban says, will you watch the recording, skip the commercials, and skip the Wizards possessions? I'm dead. Just don't watch the game live at all. I know, David. I mean, listen, I don't know if the Heat would have traded for Davion Smith if they still had, or Davion Smith, combine the two players. Davion Mitchell if they had Drew Smith. But you're right. Drew Smith and Davion Mitchell at the top of the Heat's 2-3 zone would force a gazillion turnovers. A gazillion, I tell you. Wow, last 4 games for the Heat. 28 assists a game. 17 3-pointers made per game. I'm telling you, I don't know what happened to them. I get it. They played the 76ers and Hornets in this 4-game stretch. But their offense has looked actually competent over the last 4 games, Justin. It's insane.
I mean, I don't think that bodes well for the tanking people.
It doesn't. I'm pissed.
Catching fire, play-in scenario.
Now, I still will say that I think the Heat would lose to the Bulls in a play-in game because the Bulls are actually playing good basketball. Like, they are. Josh Giddey's playing unbelievable. Kobe White won back-to-back Players of the Week before this past week where Paolo Banchero won. It should have been Hero. They've got good play from Modest Buzelis, the rookie. Like, I think the Heat would lose to the Bulls. But the Hawks, I don't know. I think the Heat match up well with the Hawks. I think we lose to the Magic, but I mean, what? Sulan says, Nick, would you trade Bam Adebayo for Cooper Flagg? Yes. I would.
What if you offered whoever wins the lottery? Obviously, this is make-believe because this probably wouldn't happen either. But Hero and Bam for the pick.
I'm not going that far. But Cooper Flagg, I said this. If you did an NBA redraft this offseason, Cooper Flagg is going in the top 10. He is. He's 18 years of age, and he looks like one of the best prospects to come out in the last decade. So he's going in the top 10. Bam isn't going in the top 10. So. No, all good, my friend.
Surely.
I wish not. Wish not. Oh, they've won 4 straight. No. They're due for a loss, hopefully.
Now I'm on your side. I thought you said we were rooting for a loss.
We are.
All right.
But it's not going to happen.
Let's go Washington.
Yeah. Go Washington. Why are the Wizards bad? Because they're bad. I don't know. Why are the Wizards bad? They're horrible. Bad coaching. Well, I don't know what is it. You can check all the above.
I was going to say all the above.
They don't. The sad thing is, I think they have talent. They just have to learn. Like, I like Bub Carrington. I like Alex Sarr for the future, the long term. But when your number one scoring option is Jordan Poole, that's an issue.
Well, and we're also asking a question for a team that hasn't won 50 games, I think, in my lifetime.
Whoa. Those John Wall teams had to get one of those.
They only got to 48.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
I gotta look this up. When was the last time they had 50 wins? What is everyone's guess? When was the last time they won 50 games? The Washington Wizards. Why is my computer freezing? I don't know what's going on. My computer's frozen. Well,
Let's see.
I'm cooked. My computer's cooked. I can't get back to the live chat. I'm going to have to turn my computer off and turn it back on, which I don't want to do. But I think that's the only option from here. I think it's the only option. That sucks. All right. We're back. Didn't have to do that. Let's go. All right. Now we're back. All right. Sorry, folks. You're right. They never won 50 games with John Wall. 49 in 2016, 2017. They were close.
Do you want to know what year that they will last won 50 games?
Oh, my God. Wait a minute. Oh, I see the year. That feels impossible.
I'm serious.
That's like actually like bad. The last time a team that plays NBA basketball in the city of Washington won 50 games or more was 1978-79. The Bullets. They lost in the finals that year. That's absurd.
That's a team that should probably be moved.
They should be disbanded. An NBA team has not won 50 games. Oh, my goodness. I apologize to any Wizards fans out there. I do. That's brutal. All right, we are about a couple minutes away from getting underway. If you're ready for the game, type those me's down in the chat. See, we're not even live. This is a joke. It's the worst ever. We might have already started by now. I don't know. I despise this NBA.com app. But Boy Wonder's ready. GR, Jerry, Catslayer, Ga, Ryan, Tyman, Sulan, Mark, Arnav, Matt Rivera, Brian McKenna, Catslayer, Mark Wayne, Stanley, Cuban, Danny, Dandy Man. Says Rolly the game started. Jesus, my goodness, this is like the worst. It's legitimately the worst. It happened again. This doesn't say it started. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, this app, they make it impossible to get the game started right. It's 4-0 Wizards. I hate this fucking app. Who do I need to talk to? Who do I need to talk to get this goddamn app fixed? 4-0 Wizards lead. Hero's got it. We're 1 minute into this one. Over to Larson, who gets inside. His shot is blocked, but they're going to whistle Alex Sarr for a goaltend. 4-2. I don't know if that's a goaltend either, but we'll take it. So Plel Larson gets the first basket for the Heat tonight. Jordan Poole inside the Sarr. Sarr stripped. Good hands by Alec Burks. I like Plel Larson, man. Good young player. I think he could be something for Miami. Now, what? I don't know. I'm not going to think it's like some all-NBA type guy or an all-star, but good role player, I think. Poole, corner three, no good. Kalal Ware with the board. Outlets it up to Hero. Heat wearing their black unis, Wizards wearing gray. Hero drops it off to Larson. And Larson has the first 4 points of the game for the Heat. That's just something that Plel does extremely well, man. He cuts at a timely rate, and he does it when it needs to be. Larson defending Jordan Poole. Poole inside. High-arcing hook shot off glass is good. Tough bucket there from Jordan Poole. Larson left alone, drives inside, now gets it over to Adebayo. Jordan Poole has all 6 points for the Wizards. Burks at the top of the key, gets a screen from Adebayo. Left alone, launches a three. No good there from Burks. Rebound by Carrington. Bub will bring it up. Gets it to Champagnie. Drops off to A.J. Johnson, who smokes the reverse layup. Champagnie dribbles it out, launches a three, and is too strong. Burks with the board and now brings it the other way for the Heat. Adebayo to the rim. Layup, good. Just terrible defense by the Wizards. No one stopped ball. 6-all, 2.5 into this one. Sarr, 3-point attempt, no good. Rebound, Kalal Ware. Remember the last time the Heat and Wizards played? We had a PrizePicks entry on less than Alex Sarr threes. Not the best 3-point shooter. A.J. Johnson in transition the other way after a missed Adebayo shot inside. Now he'll launch a three. Oh, God. I know he's been playing well lately, but boy, that shot form is not good. Hero driving, kicking. Burks lines up another one. Oh, my God, he banked it in. Alec Burks banked in a three from the right wing. Oh, boy. Carrington driving inside. His high-arcing shot, no good. Adebayo with the board. He'll bring it up now the right side. To Hero. Hero pass fakes, drives, gets to his left hand, is fouled by Champagnie. So Hero's going to go to the line for two. One thing I have noticed over the last week since Tyler Hero has played much better, and the Heat have played much better, is that Tyler Hero has been much more patient. And everything he does is with a purpose. I like what I've seen from Tyler. I like what I've seen. Hero makes the first free throw, so he's got his first basket of the day. Well, can't even say basket, first point. Now, he has assisted on 3 shots. He's actually accounted for 8 of the 10 points. Math is mathing. Free throw by Hero's good. It's 11-6. It's an 11-2 run up for the Heat after they went down 4-0 to start. Jordan Poole, step back three. He's got 6 points early. Can't make that one, though. Rebound by Alec Burks. Outlets to Adebayo. Adebayo gets a screen from Ware. He's driving on Champagnie. Spins at the free throw line. Jumper. Hits back rim. Bounces up and in. Adebayo with his second bucket. He's got 4. 13-2 run now for the Heat. Quick three the other way for Alex Sarr. No good. Larson with the board. Outlet up ahead to Ware. Ware pump fakes. Turns around. Right hook shot is good. And it's a 9-point Heat lead. 15-6. The Heat went down 4-0 but have went on a 15-2 run over the last 3.5 minutes. Wow. I mean, the Wizards are bad, but I didn't know they were this bad. 15-6 Heat lead. I feel like this one's going to be a blowout. I have a feeling this one's going to be a blowout. Timeout early by the Wizards. Spam those fireball emojis. GR, Tyson. Get the chat on fire. Get it hot in here. Christopher, Cat Slayer, McKenna, Arnav, GR. Spam those fireball emojis. Rivera, Boy Wonder. I do think the Heat's winning streak will end after this game because they play the Celtics on Wednesday. Then they play the Grizzlies on Thursday, second night of a back-to-back. But you don't know what you're going to get from Memphis considering they just fired their head coach last week, which is surprising considering they were top 5 in the West. Riley Shea, Matt, Hot Dog, Hot Ice. What's up, Christian? See how the Heat do today. They looked much better today. Tell you what. Ooh, Starling Marte hit a home run for the Mets. 1-1. I'm watching. I gotta watch the Mets. I gotta watch the Mets every time. I'm not an everyday guy, but I do watch a lot. Do watch a lot. So early 15-6 lead for the Heat. I keep forgetting Marcus Smart's on the Wizards. Comes off the bench. How insane is that? How insane. Danny Man says Sarr is an overrated big. How can he be overrated when he's a rookie? And he's not even going to win Rookie of the Year. How is he overrated? Can you explain to me how you think he's overrated? Who is rating him high enough to be overrated? I think the word overrated is thrown around too much. That and generational. Even though I have called Cooper Flagg a generational prospect, and I stand by that. I stand by that. Foul on Miami. Wizards turn it over. Alec Burks jumps in front of it, has the steal. Adebayo in transition at the free throw line. He'll shoot it. No, it's a lob! And Ware throws it down with a two-handed slam. So a 17-2 run now for the Heat. Ware's got 4 points. Sarr getting defended by Ware. Battle of rookie Begmen. Sarr inside. Rejected by Adebayo. Bam got the own rebound and brought it up now. Now Hero, back to Bam. Bam, is he going to get doubled here? Wizards kind of showcasing a double. It doesn't come. Adebayo just goes ISO on the young rookie Alex Sarr and gets the easy bucket. So a 19-2 run by the Heat. Carrington, probing, gets by Hero and misses the point-blank layup. Boy, is this a bad basketball team. Larson over to Ware, to the corner. Burks, that's his spot. Can't make that three. And the Wizards secure the defensive rebound. Poole will bring it up on the right side now, almost halfway through this first quarter. Logo three for Poole, and he knocks it home. So Jordan Poole has all 9 points for the Wizards tonight. Still a 10-point Heat lead. Hero pick and roll with Ware. Gets to the baseline. Kicks to the corner. It's Larson. He shows and goes. Inside. Hanging and finishing. Larson with a strong first quarter performance, 6 points. The Heat are on pace to score 42 points in the first quarter. Poole the other way, inside, foul called on Larson. And Poole will be going the charity stripe for 2, and a chance to extend this scoring streak for Poole. Not often do you see one player score every point for their respective team halfway through a quarter. Are the Heat challenging this? There's a timeout on the floor. Could signal a challenge. I think the Heat might be challenging this call. So we'll head to timeout, and then we'll see what the call is after the fact. But during this timeout, we're going to tell you about PrizePicks, the sponsor on today's live show. Today's show is sponsored by PrizePicks, the daily fantasy sports app that I play every single day because it's so easy. All you do is pick more or less on 2 or more player stat projections, and you can win up to 1,000 times your cash right now on PrizePicks when you combine player projections from baseball, basketball, hockey, esports, and much more. They also offer quick withdrawals, so it's fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. They have different promotions each week, whether it's Taco Tuesday, Flex Friday. For example, Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. I have a 2-player entry on today's game between Miami and Washington. Just keeping it simple. Excuse me, I actually did go to 3. That's right. More than Kalel Ware, 5.5 field goals made. More than A.J. Johnson, 12 points. He's been hooping for the Wizards over the past week. And then less than Alex Sarr, the number 2 overall pick, 16.5 points. That's a 3-player entry right there to win 5 times my money, but you can customize the way you play. But join me and the millions of others on PrizePicks. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. The link's in the live chat and description of today's live show. PrizePicks, run your... Shout out to PrizePicks, and the Heat are challenging the call. If you want the Heat to win the challenge, like the video. We got 250 people watching, 56 likes. Hit that like button if you want the Heat to win the challenge. Oh my God, this is behind. I hate them. Look at this. What do I have to do to get it live? I don't get it. I changed the stream to the Heat one, and it went back to the beginning. We're fast forwarding. We didn't return to action yet. Challenge, I think, was successful. And it's overturned to an offensive foul. So Eric Spoelstra won the challenge. So good challenge by Spo, and we're back in action here. Haywood Highsmith in out of the timeout. Ware takes a seat. Hero, pick and pop with Highsmith. Open 3. No good there by Haywood. But Pallel Larson taps it out for a second chance opportunity. Hero now drives inside. High arcing floater, no. Adebayo with the putback slam. Skywalking was Adebayo. Marcus Smart in for the Wizards. Carrington thought about a 3. Now lines one up. Too strong. And it remains a 23-9 Heat lead. Adebayo driving inside, fouled by Sarr. This one's going to get out of hand quick. Like, I knew they gave up, but, like, they're just terrible. Like, so someone asked earlier, like, why are they bad? They don't do the little things right. They don't box out. They take bad shots. Like, it's awful all the way around. Adebayo, face-up jumper over Sarr, good. Adebayo with an early 10-point performance. Somebody said he's going to go for 30 tonight. He might. 5 of 6 from the field. Carrington driving, lobbing to Sarr. He could not corral it. Loose ball follows right back to the Wizards. Sarr will try a 3, and he bottoms it from the corner. Terry Rozier into the game as we expected him to play today with Davion Mitchell out due to a stomach illness. Bam's feeling it. It's going to try a 3. Oh, he just eyed Alex Sarr. 13 first quarter points for Bam Adebayo. 28-12. Wizards driving the other way. Cut off. Kicked out. Sarr's going to try another 3. Another miss. Rebound Highsmith. Leading out in transition. Finds a trailing Burks. He'll line up a right wing 3. No good. Highsmith offensive rebound. And then he turns it over trying to kick it back out. Smart has it, and he missed the dunk. This is unbelievable. Heat out the other way. Highsmith backing down on Poole. Loses the handle, regains control, and resets out to Burks. Swings it to Rozier. Rozier now driving inside, out to Larson. 5 on the shot clock. Larson fires. Too strong there. Rebound Washington. I cannot believe that he missed the wide open fast break dunk. That is tanking, right? That's the definition. Like I don't believe teams purposely try to lose often, but that's as clear as it gets, right?
I mean, it's not like Smart's going to be a member of the team next year, so might as well take the L for them.
Jordan Poole makes another 3. He's just absolutely carrying the Wizards offense. Has 12 of the team's first 15 points. Foul on Washington, so heat ball. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Kyle Anderson into the ball game for Miami. Alec Burks takes a seat. I've been to the Wizards arena. Not a fan. In the heart of D.C. Have you? I mean, yeah, you lived in D.C. You never went?
I lived in Washington State.
Oh, that's right.
DC,
I got the two mixed up. My bad.
I've been to D.C., but too young to remember.
Too young. Adebayo fouled on a jumper, so he's going to go to the line for 2. Maybe not. We have another timeout challenge. This time, the Wizards are going to call a timeout and challenge the foul call. So 2 early challenges by each respective coach. Heat lead 28-15. You know what? We got 275 people watching. Let's continue to hit that. Yeah, you know, I like that. Hit that sub button. Hit that sub button. We are still live on the channel for almost every single Heat game. Well, we actually will be live on the channel for every Heat game the rest of the way. No longer taking any games. There's 8 games left in the season. There's maybe 2 play-in games, at least 1. Maybe a playoff series. We will be live for every Heat game the final 2 weeks of the season. So hit that sub button. We also have videos in between each game as well. Am I interested in Jordan Poole? Absolutely not. Levi and Fred says, I'm a diehard Spurs fan, and I am subscribed because you liked and shared also. Well, I appreciate that. For someone else, so for a fan of another team to be subscribed and hanging out with us, that's respect, man. It's respect.
How many games has Kevin Love missed with personal reasons?
A lot. Someone asked me that the other day of how many has he missed. I don't know. And someone said, why does he miss so many? I was like, it's personal reasons. I don't know.
I ain't trying to pry.
Yeah.
But
very odd. Well, the challenge was deemed unsuccessful. I believe it was a challenge. So the Wizards are out of challenges the rest of the game. Adebayo's at the line. He makes the first. No Bilal Coulibaly for the Wizards tonight either. Another key player out. We'll see our first look of Rashawn Holmes in for the Wizards. Adebayo goes 1 of 2 at the line, so the lead will be 29-15. Who is this guy? Martin. Well, he turns it over. Rozier picks his pocket, goes coast to coast, it is fouled, and we'll go to the line for 2. Can you let me know who Jay Martin is? I just can't. I'm trying to. Jalen Martin. Where did he go to school? I've legitimately never heard of this guy. And for me to never hear of a player in the NBA, Florida State, wow. He had to be there last year because or over the last couple of years where it's been poverty in this as the Seminoles. And that checks out. Rozier misses the free throw. (29-15) is the score. Rozier makes the second free throw, so he splits the pair. Lead is 30-15 for the Heat. Carrington over to Poole. Poole has 12 of the team's 15 points. He swings it over to Carrington. Carrington, the 14th pick in this past draft, out of Pitt. Swings it back to Poole. Poole to Smart. Smart's left wing 3, air ball. Rebound Rashawn Holmes, and he puts it back up and in. I don't want anything to do with Jordan Poole on my team. I don't care if it's getting rid of Rozier. I don't want Jordan Poole. Rozier curling, kicking. It's Anderson. He drives and resets it back out to Rozier. Terry pocket pass to Adebayo. Jumper is good. So Bam now has 16 first quarter points. Poole, another 3. No good there. Adebayo with the board. Outlet to Highsmith. And Haywood lays it up and in, plus the foul. And 1, Haywood Highsmith, and the Heat continue to just pour it on the Wizards in Washington. The Wizards are a sad, sad franchise. It's actually insane how bad they are. This might be the worst basketball team I've seen with my own 2 eyes since the Charlotte Bobcats. I think since. I've never seen a team play this bad in a quarter of basketball. It's the little things that it's so bad. They can barely hold on to the basketball. Smart baseline jumper goes. Rozier now back, gets it over to Bam. He's going to try a 3. Ooh, bad miss. Didn't even hit rim. All backboard. Smart now controlling the offense for Washington. Holmes with the screen. Smart driving. Layup no good. Holmes lays it back up and in. (34-21) first quarter score. Hero back in for Miami. He works downhill, gets inside, fades away from 6 feet, and hits the little teardropper. That's been Hero's #1 spot over the past couple of weeks, man. He's getting to that painted area and putting up the floater. 15-point Heat lead. Carrington gets a screen from Holmes, works it to the mid-range. Pull-up jumper there, no good. Rebound, Bam. Outlet Hero, 30 seconds remain in the quarter. Hero gets downhill, 2 for 1. Hero finds it to Adebayo, who tries another 3, and that one doesn't go. Not a good offensive possession. Open Bam 3, yeah, but shot clock and game clock are basically the exact same, so there's no 2 for 1 opportunity there. Carrington bringing down the shot clock. Now over to Johnson. A.J. Johnson inside, stripped but fouled. It's the 3rd foul on Miami. The Wizards are not in the bonus, but is it in the act of shooting? I think, yeah, they're going to give A.J. Johnson free throws here. So the Heat will get one last possession with 6 seconds on the clock. A.J. Johnson makes the first, 36-22. He makes the second, 36-23. Late first-round pick by the Bucks. I don't know what the Heat are doing. They turn it over. Did they not realize there was 6 seconds left? But the Wizards give it right back. They are horrible. A.J. Johnson, late first-round pick out of Australia. American-born player, but played for the Illawarra Hawks last season. Hero put up a 3 at the end of the buzzer. Could not hit it. Half quarter. That's going to be the end of one quarter in Washington, 36-23. Let's go, if you want to beat the Hawks or Wizards, hit the like button. Because we have 310 people watching, yet only 79 likes. That's a joke.
Yeah, we got to get that number up.
We get the triple-digit likes, I'll take it a shot. During this timeout in between quarters, I'll take a shot at tequila.
You want to know what the biggest this is related, I promise.
Okay.
The biggest fumble of a Texas recruiting class had both A.J. Johnson and Ron Holland committed.
Oof.
And both, obviously, chose to do other things.
Yeah. That's brutal. That is brutal.
Program changing.
Program changing in a bad way because now Rodney Terry is not there no more. Are you sad Tournament Terry's gone?
I knew he was going to get fired. So
He's not very good.
yeah, it was very much a good feelings hire.
I mean, he came in as the interim and took you guys to the Elite Eight, so you thought, obviously, he's a good coach. Not the case.
Yeah.
Not the case. Shout out to Major Anthony Nelson. Let's get to 16. We got 16 likes until 100. Let's get the triple digits. Come on.
Don't think this was his super chat. But
No, it was not, but we did get a $5 super chat from Major Anthony Nelson. We're going to get that on screen here in just 1 second. Here it is. Gators Walter Clayton Jr., per Sports Analytics Advantage, grades best ever in shooting off the dribble, going right, shooting 38%, off the dribble, going left, 48%. Major really wants us to draft Walter Clayton Jr. out of Florida. The thing is, we don't have a second-round pick, so the only way we get him is if he goes undrafted.
Major, let me ask you this. Would you be happy if he went undrafted, so he doesn't get the honor of being drafted, but he gets signed by the Heat to the Summer League team?
I also, not all good college basketball players are going to be good in the NBA. Clayton's an excellent shooter and scorer, but that doesn't mean he's going to be a good point guard in the NBA. There's countless examples. We'll do the 5 push-ups for the $5 super chat, Major, next time out. But we're back in action in the second quarter. We're in for Adebayo after Bam played the entire first quarter. A.J. Johnson driving, getting to his left hand, and lays it up and in. Impressive drive and take there by A.J. Johnson, the rookie out of the Illawarra Hawks. Major, there is not a draft board that I have seen, and by the way, I do a lot of draft coverage, that have seen Walter Clayton go in the first round. So I don't know where you have seen that. And if the Heat took him in the first round with the Warriors pick, I actually would crash out. I would be fucking viscerally upset. Missed shot inside by Smart. Heat have it. Haywood brings it up. Now over to Anderson. Baseline drive. Tried to drop it off to Ware, but it's stolen away by the Wizards. What the hell is going on? Kyle Anderson just randomly fell. Now Martin gets inside for a floater and knocks it down. And just like that, Washington's only down 9. (37-20) or 36-27. Hero's got it. Thought about a 3. Now drives. Steps back. Nothing there. Now gets back to his right hand. What a pretty drive and finish by Tyler Hero. Back to an 11-point lead for Miami. Marcus Smart, top of the key. Tried to drop it inside, but turns it over. Highsmith with the steal. Ware picked up the loose ball. Outlets to Hero. Pull up left wing 3. No good. That was a interesting shot choice by Hero. Wizards have an open 3 the other way. Can't get it to go, and Ware grabs the rebound. Rozier has it right wing. Drop pocket pass to Anderson, who lays it up and in. 40-27. There's a Wizards player down. And there's going to be a timeout to look over who was this player that hit the deck. It was Marcus Smart. So Marcus Smart down and injured. We did get a $5 super chat from Major Anthony Nelson, which means it's time for us to do 5 push-ups. Appreciate you, Major. We'll get that on screen, then I'll do the 5 push-ups here. Oh. Let me know when good to go, Justin. 1, we'll do slow. 2, 3, 4, 5. Really accentuating the push-ups there. Really taking our time going down, taking our time going up. Hit a diamond now and then. Maybe we'll start working in some diamond push-ups. My shoulders are cooked again because it's Monday, day of the week, Cuban press. And obviously, every week upping up the weights a little bit. Because, I mean, how else are you going to grow in the gym if you don't either increase your reps or your weight each week? So I increased the weight by only about 2.5, 3 pounds. But right at the end of that third set again, barely can get it up. Shoulders are cooked. So, shoulders are cooked. In a good way. Workout. Good workout. We just had our first time out of the second quarter. Appreciate you, Major, for sending the first super chat. I'll be rooting against Florida on Saturday. I got no issue saying that. I've got Auburn to win it all. And I want to win some money in my bracket challenges, so I'm going to root for my money. Actually, me and Justin are both going to be sweating it out on Saturday. Me and Justin are competing for some moolah at the Chat Sports Bracket Group. He's got Auburn to win it all. I got Auburn to win it all. Now, with that being said, if Auburn wins it all, Justin would win more money because he is higher than me in the standings right now. But I could come in second place.
Oh, so if Duke wins to go to the championship, you don't win first place. You can only get as high as second.
That's right. Because if Auburn wins it all, but it's Duke in the they beat Duke in the national championship, Harrison wins it all. So I can pass you if it's Auburn beating Duke and to get to second. That's my only pathway, is Auburn beating Duke in the national championship. And you win if it's Auburn beating Houston. Or, yeah, so you're either first or nothing. You can't play second. So it's either first or nothing. It's first or nothing for you. It's second or nothing for me. And then I think Harrison, if Auburn wins, he could get first or second. Because if Auburn beats Houston, I think he would still come in second. So, yeah. Couple missed free throws by Marcus Smart. So, it still remains 40-27. My guy Aycock's here. What a legend. We'll get his super chat on screen in a second. Kyle Anderson's got it top of the key. Kicks it over to Highsmith. Highsmith drives inside. Swings it out to Rozier. He's going to try a three. It does not go. It's Wizards the other way now. Worked it around the perimeter. Hero with the steal. Hero at the top of the key. Driving. Swooshing in. Layup good. Plus the foul. And one, Tyler Hero. There actually might be a graphic in there that I forgot to tell you about where it's like Super Chat Watch Party NBA right. If you want to scroll, it was in there on Saturday where you can have it with the scoreboard on the left side. See if it's in there still. But Hero with a nice and one here. He's now got 9 points. Chance to get to double digits with a free throw. He does. So he's got 10 points. I don't know who this big fella is. Oh, it's Vukcevic. Forgot he was a player. The Wizards turn it over again. Hero in transition. Over to Highsmith. Swung to Rozier. Terry drives baseline. Kicks it back to Highsmith. To Hero. He pump fakes. Drives. Gets bumped. Fouled. And can't get it to fall. So Hero's getting a pair of free throws. A.J. Johnson whistled. So Hero getting right back to the charity stripe for two. Yeah, there it is. Smaller, but it works. Hero makes the first, so it's 44-27. How about this little new kind of graphic we got working here? Shout out to Brian Aycock with the $2 super chat. Fits a little bit here on this right side. Anybody know me here? Go Fins and Heat, one of the legends at Dolphins today. Aycock, appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with us here a little bit. Appreciate that $2 super chat, my friend. All right, Hero made the second free throw, so 45-27. Heater in a zone. Champagnie gets inside, fouled by Ware, and will be 2 free throws coming for Washington. $8:24 to go in this second quarter. Champagnie misses the free throw. So the woes of the Washington Wizards continue. Kyle Anderson driving, kicking it off to Highsmith. It's swung around the perimeter. Hero's got it. Pump fake to three. Now gets inside. Kicks. It's Anderson who just dropped the ball. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Anderson swooping. Dropping it off to the Wizards. And Marcus Smart steps in front for the steal. And it is a foul on Washington. Well, foul on Miami, excuse me. A.J. Johnson, looks like it's a zone look for Miami again. Inside drive by Smart, no good. Rebound Anderson, outlet Rozier. Rozier driving, kicking, Hero in the corner for three. Stepped on the line. Didn't go anyway, rattling it out, but had a chance. Still an 18-point lead for the Heat. $7:40 to go in this first half. Aycock, I see. You picked Duke. I had Duke going to the finals, championship game, but I could never pick Duke to win it all. I don't care if they were the best team in basketball and were undefeated. I don't think I could ever do it. Vucevic driving inside, little 1-foot floater there, goes for the, I think, is he from Slovenia? I don't remember. I remember him, though. Missed shot inside by Anderson, rebounded by Washington. Marcus Smart brings it up, finds A.J. Johnson on the baseline, kick to the corner for Vucevic. His three, no good. I think it's Vucevic. I got to stop saying Vucevic like it's the Bulls. And then an illegal screen on Kalel Ware the other way. So turnover on Miami as they lead by 16. Ware will check out. Adebayo back in. That's the third foul on Ware. He's got 4 points, 5 boards at this point in the game. Wizards working it around the perimeter. Poole has it on the left wing. Now to the corner for Vucevic. He drives, spins, and just loses the handle out of bounds. It's truly unbelievable. Some of the mind-numbing mistakes that the Wizards have made today. It's like no joke. It's like, how is that possible? Hero's got it for the Heat. Oh, rejects the screen. Thought about a three, but now swings it over to Highsmith. Inside the Adebayo. Adebayo faces up. Has to do something late in the shot clock. Step back 2 over Sarr. No good. Tipped around and rebounded by Washington. Poole the other way for the Wizards. Checked by Adebayo. Finds a cutting Vucevic, who hits the little fadeaway 8-footer. Tough bucket there by the European. That brings this game within 14. Eric Spoelstra calls a timeout to talk things over. 6 minutes remain in this first quarter, or first half, excuse me. We're going to tell you about our sponsor on today's live show. That's PrizePicks. Today's show is sponsored by PrizePicks, the daily fantasy sports app that I play every single day because it's so easy. All you do is pick more or less on 2 or more player stat projections, and you can win up to 1,000 times your cash right now on PrizePicks when you combine player projections from baseball, basketball, hockey, esports, and much more. They also offer quick withdrawals, so it's fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. They have different promotions each week, whether it's Taco Tuesday, Flex Friday. For example, Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. I have a 2-player entry on today's game between Miami and Washington. Just keeping it simple. Excuse me, I actually did go to 3. That's right. More than Kalel Ware, 5.5 field goals made. More than A.J. Johnson, 12 points. He's been hooping for the Wizards over the past week. And then less than Alex Sarr, the number 2 overall pick, 16.5 points. That's a 3-player entry right there to win 5 times my money, but you can customize the way you play. But join me and the millions of others on PrizePicks. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. The link's in the live chat and description of today's live show. PrizePicks, run your... Appreciate PrizePicks for sponsoring today's show. You saw my picks there. We'll see. Ware's got 2 field goals made, so needs 4 more. A.J. Johnson, how many points does A.J. Johnson have? He's got 4. And then I had less than Sarr points. He's got 3. So we'll see. It's interesting. It's interesting. My guy Chase is in the building. Says, Rolly, my boy, we back on it. Got a date set up this weekend, bro. Let's go. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. I don't know why. I think it's probably because I have an 8 today that I feel a little sluggish. No, I'm doing a fast. Yeah, I'm fat. Now, in all seriousness, no, my stomach has been bothering me, and I kind of just want to reset the system for a day. Paul Larson lobbing it for a bam slam. Yeah, so I ate last meal yesterday. When I got home from work, I ate at 5:30, 6 o'clock, around 6:30, I actually think. And then I won't eat until tomorrow around 1. I think is the plan. Only have had black coffee, water, and herbal tea today. Hawkeye's into the game. And he immediately I don't know what I was going to say, bangs home a right wing 3. So the Heat's lead back to 19. Jordan Poole the other way, lays it in with the left hand. (50-33). Over to Rozier. Rozier kicks it back to Anderson. Swung to Bam. Thought about a 3, now drives. Slow Euro step floater, no. Kyle Anderson offensive rebound, yes, and puts it back up and in. So Heat offense clicking on all cylinders. Adebayo with 18 points, 6 boards, 3 assists in this first half. Who's on my hoodie? This is Rocky. Jordan Poole will line up a 3. No good, but they're going to say Anderson hit him on the arm. It's a foul. $10 super chat from my guy, Chase. Asking about a NBA draft prospect, Tahad Pettiford from Auburn, the lefty point guard. True freshman. I like his game, man. He's speedy. He's got a really good handle. Little bit undersized, but I could be intrigued with the Warriors pick in the early 20s. I could be intrigued. I think the draft strategy of Miami will be very much dependent on what happens earlier in the draft. Do the Heat pick a second time, or do they make the playoffs and don't have a pick? Well, if they pick twice, what do they do with the first pick? Do they go wing, big, or a guard? Because if they go with a point guard with the first pick inside the lottery, then I think they'd probably go for a wing or a big man potentially with the second pick. So, to be fair and honest, I think I would probably just be best player available in the early 20s. But I think if you take a point guard, say you get Jeremiah Fears with a 10th pick, I think he'll go in the top 10, but say you get him at number 10. Are you really drafting another point guard? Like, you could draft Pettiford to be your backup, but I don't know. I do like Pettiford a lot, though. I like his game. Adebayo inside, misses the one-handed floater. Rebound down to Washington. Heat still lead by 16. Other way comes Washington. Champagne has it, right wing. It's stolen by Bam. Adebayo jumped the passing lanes and took it from where? Or excuse me, not where. Sar. Mets grand slam. Chills. Eric saying Cam Jones. That's definitely an option. They called this a clear path foul, so Adebayo's getting an extra free. Yeah, some of you guys. Adebayo, top of the key. He's still leading by 16. Hands it off to Larson. He'll try a 3. No good. Rebound Poole. He's leading the break for the Wizards. Lobs it to A.J. Johnson. The young guard's got some bunnies. Rozier, pick and roll. Hits the deck. I don't know what the hell happened here. Now it's going to be a jump ball between him and Alex Sar, a jump ball that the Heat will certainly lose. I don't see I'll tell you what. If the Heat win this tip, I think I'll take a shot in the house. That's how confident I'm saying Alex Sarr wins this tip. Alex Sarr won the tip, but Hawkeye steals it away from Carrington. And now the Heat are fouled. So would you consider that a one tip? No. Like Sarr won the tip. Hawkins just was able to grab the ball.
Rozier competed, though.
He almost got
close.
It. You know, one thing I'll say about Rozier, he's got good wingspan. He's 6'2", but he's got like a 6'6" wingspan. He's got lanky arms. (52-38). Rozier takes a seat on the bench. Hero back in. Highsmith got it, top of the key, gets it over to Adebayo. 3 minutes to go in this half. Bam, driving on Sarr, gets bumped, fouled, throws it up, but I think it will be on the floor, but I believe the Heat are going to the line regardless. They're in the bonus. That will be the case, so Adebayo going to the line for 2. Bam makes the first free throw. Adebayo leading scorer in this game with 19 points. Makes it 20 points, and the Heat's lead is back to 16. Right wing, Alex Sarr driving. Step back mid-range 2, air ball. I like Sarr, but that's not his game. Larson leading the transition for Miami. Bam to the corner. Jaquez thought about a 3, drives inside, plays off 2 feet, up and under, kicks out to Highsmith. Wide open, top of the key 3. No good there. Ball rebounded by Washington. It's Bub Carrington. He outlets it to Poole, who brings it up on the right side. Sarr sets him a screen. Poole, step back. 3 is no good. Adebayo grabs his 7th rebound of the first half and leads the transition opportunity for the Heat. Hero thought about a 3, didn't take it. Now will take it. It's deep. No good. Tyler's been shooting almost 60% from 3 over the past week. Wizards in transition. It's a Bub Carrington corner 3, and that one's good. The Wizards, as bad as they've played, are only down 13. 2 minutes remain in the first half. There's a world where they make a little bit of a run here and get the single digits at the break. Adebayo just loses the handle. It's turned over. Washington looking to cut into that 13-point deficit. Poole thought about a step back, now gets inside to the corner. Sarr is going to try another 3, but he stepped out of bounds. Turnover. My goodness. Yeah, Terry Rozier and Jordan Poole sharing a basketball court together. That's CTE ball right there. Larson driving inside, blocked, and then they're going to say a foul. And a technical was just given to the Wizards. So after they get it to 13, look like they might have a chance. Well, that chance is no longer going to be had. Because Larson's going to the line, and then there's a technical. Hero will shoot the technical free throw. Drills it. So he's now got 11 points. He lead by 14. Larson now will be going to the line for 2 since the Heat were in the bonus. Larson makes the first free throw. Poole getting a second straight start. Started on Saturday against the Sixers. Played well. Is playing good again tonight. 7 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. I'd like to see Larson. I mean, I know Wiggins is your starting 3, but I almost wish you could see Larson start the remaining games of the regular season. Including tonight, he'd have 8 games left. Jaquez got the rebound offensively after the Larson miss and got blocked, but gets another rebound and resets it out to Hero. Hero, step back 3. Can't get the end of the shot clock to go, but Jaquez tracks down the rebound. Another miss inside by Miami. It's coming the other way. Washington kickball on Bam. .15 Heat lead, under a minute to go in the first half, but they're going to call Haywood Highsmith for a foul. The Wizards are now in the bonus, so you're going to see 2 free throws coming for Washington. Poole makes the first there. Jordan Poole's got 18 points in this one. He's carrying. Poole's second free throw is good as well. So 18 first half points for Jordan Poole. Heat leading by 13. Hero gets a screen by Adebayo. Working on the left side of the court. Crossover, mid-range pull-up. Rattles halfway down and out. Offensive rebound, put back. Good by Larson thanks to a goaltend. So Larson with the offensive rebound and second chance bucket thanks to the goaltend on Alex Sarr. Or Rashawn Holmes. Champagne inside lays it up and in for Washington. 58-45. Hero driving, kicking. Larson open corner 3. No good. Rebound Holmes. And gets it over to Carrington. Why do I hate Jordan Poole? Because he plays a horrible brand of basketball. Carrington at the top of the key. Hero's going to be the defender. 2-second differential, shot clock, game clock. Carrington gets a screen. Driving right. Lobbing for Holmes. He tipped it up and in. 11-point game now. 3 seconds to go until half. Jaquez gets it. Has time to fire up a step back 3. Good if it goes, but it is an air ball. So that's the half. 58-47. Grade the Heat's performance so far. A, B, C, D, or F. Also the live poll, grade the first half, A, B, C, or F. Sulan A, Nate D, Chase C, Arnav F, B- from Dolphins Heat fan. Mohammed says C, Arnav says F, Michael says B. Alex saying, why can't we just lose? I'm dead. Alex typing C as well. Raziel C, Michael C, Dog Squad B. I'll say this, for the Heat to only be up 11, kind of a shock. Like, I I grade the first half as a C+. I'm going C+. C from Leon, ALX. Yeah, the Wizards are bad. The Heat should be up by 20, if we're going to be honest. Should be 20. Are you understanding it? Okay. I just was making sure you're fine. We'll have first half stats on screen here in just a second. Also, I would double check on ESPN. Unfortunately, NBA sometimes miscounts rebounds, so you might have to read only some rebounds. And change that. So, like during halftime and stuff like that, when we're not showing the live stats, probably box score, and then just double check rebounds before you push it on screen. All right, we'll get Poole Larson on screen here. The rookie out of Arizona getting a second straight start. Played pretty well in that first half. Just couldn't knock down the threes. 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. Larson, 9 points, 6 boards, 2 assists. Now, sometimes it does. It could be good today, which hopefully it is. But good for the first half by Poole Larson. Bam Adebayo with a strong first half. He led the Heat in scoring. I think he had 16 first quarter points. Ended the first half with 20 on 8 of 14 shooting. I said in the pregame, someone asked, is he going to have 30 points today? I said, probably not, because that would require him to shoot more than 15 times. Well, he's shot 14 times in the first half, so we'll see. We'll see. Good performance from Adebayo. Kel'el Ware, limited minutes in that first half, 4 points, 5 boards. Only played a handful of minutes due to foul trouble, had 3 first half fouls, so hopefully we'll see more of Kel'el Ware in the second half. Alec Burks started again for the Heat tonight after being questionable for this game. 3 points, 2 boards. Struggling with his shot today, which is a little bit of a shock because he's coming to this game really hot, playing really good ball. But he's a veteran. He's open. I'm going to trust him to knock it down. So we'll see if that ultimately gets better in the second half. Hero controlling the pace, struggling from the field in this one, not able to knock down any of his shots from beyond the arc. 0 for 3 from the field. And when it comes to three-pointers, but 12 points. I believe Hero is 6 of 6 at the line, so he's gotten to the line. He's been able to knock them down. Haywood Highsmith with 2 points, 4 boards off the bench. Haywood's just been – it's a Haywood day. Haywood. Rozier is playing today. I actually don't even think he's been that bad. Can I be honest? The raw numbers don't look like it's good, but I don't think he's been bad. Would you agree with that sentiment? Usually when Rozier's on the court, he does stuff on both sides of the floor, defensively and offensively. That's what are you doing? I haven't got a what are you doing moment today.
I felt like his best attribute today. Haven't noticed him.
Yeah. Seriously. The only way I want to notice you on the court is if you're going nuclear offensively. If not, I don't want to hear about you.
How about this right here? Grade the last 2 games for Poole Larson.
I don't hate that. Grade Poole Larson the past 2 games. He played really good on Saturday against the Sixers. I give him credit. Played really, really good. Really, really good. Yeah, Chase, I'm going to be honest. Jeremiah Fears is much better than Todd Pettiford. I like Pettiford. I do. But Jeremiah Fears just has got that. He's got it to him, man. Why do I think Fears is better? To me, they have a similar quick first step. They're both quick, but Fears off the dribble is a different breed. And Pettiford's a better shooter than Fears, that's for sure. But Fears is a better playmaker. He's a better finisher inside. He gets to the free throw line a lot. Shot well from the free throw line as well. And he's got better size to him. 6'4", lengthy. I really like Jeremiah Fears. Really like. $2 super chat from Hydro. Appreciate Hydro. Says, yes, perfect position to lose. I'm going to hope the Heat don't lose today. Listen, do I want the Heat to lose for draft capital? Yes, but it would be borderline depressing and sad if they blew a double-digit lead to the Wizards. Like, even I think if you wanted the Heat to lose for draft picks, it can't get much worse than this. Kane, the Marlins are playing against my New York Mets. Mets up 8-1. My Metropolitans. My Mets, man. My Mets. I was at opening day and the second game of the year. Last Thursday, Friday. Mets went 1-1. I saw 4 games last year in person for the Mets. They went 2-2. See 2 games this year so far, 1-1. I might just be a 500 merchant. Might be a 500 merchant. Make sure you have subscribed if you haven't already. If the 300 people watching aren't subscribed, I would be shocked, because I do think most of you guys are subscribed. But we're on the road to 21,000 subscribers. We're at 20,254 right now. I think the goal is attainable, 21K before the end of the season. It's aggressive. 2 weeks, 8 watch parties including tonight, videos in between, 745 subscribers across 8 streams and videos. It's not the craziest thing in the world.
I think the play-in game would have a lot of good audience.
Yeah, that one will help if we count that before the end of the season. If we get a playoff series, that's definitely that's a lock. But yeah. Someone asked if I liked Asa Newell over Jeremiah Fears. No, not even close. I have Fears as a top 10 prospect. Newell is probably around 14 to 16 right now. Now, I'll have my draft board finalized as we get into the offseason. I'll do more scouting. But as I've looked a lot at these prospects, I think Newell is probably just in that late lottery to post-lottery stretch. Yeah, Jeremiah Fears is actually the second youngest player in this draft class. Number 1 is Cooper Flagg, 18.2 years of age. Jeremiah Fears is 18.4 years of age. But hit that sub button. We talk everything Miami Heat. Watch parties, draft rumors, trade rumors, news. We got a mailbag coming out tomorrow on the channel. We haven't done one of those in a while, but I want to bring it back. Want to bring back a mailbag. Marlins actually, ironically, winning record coming into this game against the Mets. They won the opening series against the Pirates. The Mets went 1-2 in Houston, but are just dog walking the Marlins as it would be anticipated today. Davion Mitchell out with stomach illness. The stomach illness bug hits again. Fine. Not a bad video went up today on Tyreek Hill trade rumors. 3 of 10. Take that. How much longer till halftime? That's a good question. Halftimes are 15 minutes. Halftime started about 11 minutes. So we probably got 2.5 minutes left. Alec Burks is playing Valerie. Just didn't play a lot. He also was questionable for this game. I've seen some people mention Nic Clifford. Don't get me started on Nic Clifford because we'll be here all night. I love Nic Clifford. Love him. Okay. That's electric. Justin just said he saw a Big Baller brand fleece/sweater walking around Dallas today. That's electric. You know, I was a big Baller guy. I don't know if you knew this about me.
Did you want to get the shoes?
Yes. Too expensive for me.
The $600 is crazy.
I guess I was broke according to LeVar, which is correct. I was in college at the time. Yeah, I was either freshman year of college or no, it was actually I think when did they release the shoe?
2015? No, 16.
No. Yeah, it was. Was he wearing it in college or did he wear them? He wore them in summer league, so it was after he got drafted in 2017. Because that was the 2017 draft. So I'm curious. I don't know if they put it out in 2016 or 17. Either way, I did. Too expensive. I did buy a sweatshirt though. Wait, that's sick. You took a picture of it too? That's awesome. That's awesome. I had a Big Baller brand sweatshirt and a long sleeve shirt. I loved them. I watched everything. I watched Ball in the Family on
Ball
Facebook.
in the Family was cold.
It was a good show. It was objectively a good show. Didn't get to see much of Lonzo. It was more of like Lonzo cameos. It was more of like LeVar, Jello, and LaMelo during his like, what was the prep school he went to? Spire.
And then they went to Lithuania
And then they
too.
went to Lithuania.
I was surprised that they gave us so much access when Jello got hemmed up in China.
I loved Ball in the Family, man. I was addicted. I loved it. I knew everyone. I knew Denise, Lonzo's kid. We knew Demo. I know Demo.
Scammer.
The scamming dude. That was an insane couple episodes. That was crazy. Ball in the Family was sick. Bring it back. Bring it back. Oh, that's good stuff, man. That's how I got introduced to Rocket Watts, because he was his teammate at Spire. And then he was a 5-star. He went to Michigan State, flamed out, and ultimately was he on Bryant? No, he was on Oakland last year. Rocket Watts was on the team that beat Kentucky last season with Jack Golke. Swear to God. Golke obviously got the headline, but like Rocket Watts was on the team. It was hilarious. Trey Townsend, who ended up transferring to Arizona this year and was a starter for them. Like that Oakland team was hilarious. It had Jack Golke. It had Rocket Watts, Trey Townsend. Like unbelievable. Unbelievable. We're almost about to get underway here in the second half. They're starting their highlight package. Jordan Poole had 19 first-half points. The rest of the Wizards had 28. How ridiculous is that? Bub Carrington out of the timeout, lobs it to Sarr, who misses the dunk. I mean, are you kidding me with this team? But then the Heat turn it over. Jordan Poole with the steal. He misses the dunk too. Wait, what is Kelowna Ware doing? He turns it over. Now Sarr inside. Misses. And then he commits a foul. That was the worst 30 seconds of basketball I've seen in my entire life. Would you? I think you could agree with that.
That was something.
That was the worst 30 seconds of basketball I've ever seen in my entire life.
That's that NBA compilation, Bad Hoops.
Abolish Washington Wizards basketball. Hero, top of the key three. No, he's struggling from beyond the arc today. Offensive rebound, Bam, and he puts it back up and in. I just tweeted out abolish Washington Wizards basketball. I can't, I don't want to watch this. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. Alex Sarr split a double, got inside, fouled by Ware, and he got the bucket to go. So Ware just picked up his 4th foul. And it could be a 10-point game. Ware will go to the bench. And it is a 10-point game. Hero has it, struggling with a shot today. Gets it over to Burks. Burks now to Larson. Larson pick and roll with Adebayo. Larson driving baseline and turns it over. So Washington can get it to single digits here. Oh boy. A.J. Johnson spinning, hanging inside. Can't get it to go. Sarr's putback, no. Rebound Highsmith. Miami the other way, it's Burks. Burks gets it over to Adebayo, top of the key. Hands it back off to Burks. Burks probing, spinning. Gets it to Bam. Bam in the low block. Doubled. Out to Burks. He'll try another 3. No good. Comes up short. Highsmith offensive rebound. Missed his putback attempt. Got another rebound. 3rd opportunity for Miami. Hero let inside. And it goes. Very rarely do teams not score on a 3rd opportunity. Jordan Poole the other way for Washington. Over to Sarr. Handoff to Carrington. He'll line up a 3. Too strong. Rebound Hero. Tyler brings it up. Crosses over on Johnson. Over to Bam. Adebayo driving, kicking. Highsmith back to Hero. Inside the Adebayo now. Ball movement's crisp for Miami on this possession. Larson! Backdoor cut, and Adebayo feeds it to him perfectly for a slam. Carrington has been struggling from the field today as well, to a 7, probing at the free throw line. Up and under move, gets to his left hand and gets it to go. That's an impressive bucket by the rookie. He'd have numbers if they push because he hit the deck. They do push, and it's going to be a Larson layup inside the other end. You know, Larson just makes the right plays, man. 13 points for the Rook. Sarr on the right wing. Hands it off to Johnson. Johnson dribbles off his foot, but gets it back. Nope, stepped on the line. Turnover. Adebayo in the half court, pull up midi over Sarr, bottoms it. Tough mid-range shot from Adebayo. He's now got 24 in the game. Sarr pick and pop, lines up a 3, no good there. Hero with the board. Tyler pushes it up, gets inside. Run-legged floater is good. He has just got that floater stuck on automatic. After cutting it to 10, Washington now trails by 18. An 8-0 run by the Heat to make it a 70-52 game. You know, first time out of the third quarter, we could tell the people about our sponsor on today's show. Sponsored by PrizePicks. Let's tell you about the #1 daily fantasy sports platform. Today's show is sponsored by PrizePicks, the daily fantasy sports app that I play every single day because it's so easy. All you do is pick more or less on 2 or more player stat projections, and you can win up to 1,000 times your cash right now on PrizePicks when you combine player projections from baseball, basketball, hockey, esports, and much more. They also offer quick withdrawals, so it's fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. They have different promotions each week, whether it's Taco Tuesday, Flex Friday, For example, Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. I have a 2-player entry on today's game between Miami and Washington, just keeping it simple. Excuse me, I actually did go to 3. That's right. More than Kalel Ware, 5.5 field goals made. More than A.J. Johnson, 12 points. He's been hooping for the Wizards over the past week. And then less than Alex Sarr, the number 2 overall pick, 16.5 points. That's a 3-player entry right there to win 5 times my money, but you can customize the way you play. But join me and the millions of others on PrizePicks. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. The link's in the live chat and description of today's live show. PrizePicks, run your... Appreciate PrizePicks for sponsoring today's stream. Cooper Flagg has said that he would contemplate returning to Duke for another year. Yeah. Well, no, he only said it the one time. My question is he crazy for thinking that? Because would you rather make $6 million plus an NIL at Duke for another year and be the king of college basketball, or would you play for the Wizards?
Who's to say the Wizards won't be in the same position next year?
Good point, but maybe there's another team. I think he'll come out because I think it's ludicrous to pass up on a guaranteed number 1 overall contract, and you're only costing yourself money in the future because you're 1 year older, right? So if you really do the math here, assuming he's a 15, 16-year professional, he'll get less chances at contracts and extensions and stuff like that if he stays in college for another year. So to me, I think it's ludicrous that people think he'll come back, but my goodness, seeing him waste away in Washington is going to be sad. But maybe they turn it around with Cooper Flagg. Who knows?
What would be really gross is if the Spurs won the lottery.
That happens. The league is rigged, and I won't. And I actually would contemplate not watching. If the Spurs won the lottery in 2 of the 3 last seasons and get the 2 best prospects, in my opinion, the last decade, I'd be furious. Good ball moving by Miami inside. They get a bucket, 72-55. Poole answers with string music, deep 3. 14-point game. Larson the other way, working with Adebayo on the left side of the floor. Larson swinging it to Highsmith. It's worked around to Hero. Hero inside. Layup, good. Great ball movement by Miami. Poole, step back, kicks it to Carrington. Carrington faces up on Highsmith. Swings it back to Poole. Poole's got 22. Make it 25. Jordan Poole's got it stuck on automatic right now. Hero gets it, give and go with Adebayo. High arcing lefty layup off glass. Good, and Hero's now got 20 points. 6 of 14 from the field for Tyler. Struggling from 3 today, but he's been able to get into the paint and finish. Carrington working, probing, cut off, kicks it back out to Champagne. He lines up a deep 3. No good. Adebayo grabs the board, his 10th of the game. 9th, excuse me. Hero has it. Pick and roll with Bam. Hero, pocket pass. Great feed, but Adebayo rejected. Wait, no, a foul. Think they're going to call Sarr for a foul here. It's a good feed, too. I don't know. I didn't see a foul there, but. And apparently they teed up Washington. So Hero gets a title free throw and makes it. He's got 21. By the way, the Wizards coach is wearing a quarter zip. It might be the worst quarter zip I've ever seen.
I think the coaches need to go back to wearing suits.
I agree. I like that. Bring back suits. Bam misses the first free throw. Major Anthony Nelson thinks Duke would beat the Wizards. I'm not kidding. The Wizards would beat them by 40. Jordan Poole would actually go for 60. Major Anthony Nelson, I seriously am going to consider not talking basketball with you anymore. Anybody who ever thinks a collegiate team could beat a professional team is an idiot. An idiot. Like, seriously. You could compile the top 5 players in this draft. So make a team of VJ Edgecombe, Cooper Flagg, Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey, Derek Queen. You can have them, those 5. Put them up against the Wizards. Wizards by 25.
It would be a bloodbath from the physicality standpoint.
Uh-oh, Jordan Poole got fouled, falls to the ground, and is banged up.
Dude, Rashad Holmes would probably go for 20 points.
He go for 20-20. Go 20-20. Uh-oh. Did we have... Oh, this could have been ugly. We could have had a spillage, and that would have been brutal because we'd have had a delay. I will not entertain that conversation because it's not even close. Poole will stay on the floor. He feeds it to Carrington, who just airballed a 3. Burks just throws it away. I don't know what he's doing. Wizards in transition, but look at Poole Larson getting the steal, now leading the break. Feeds it to Jaquez, who lays it up and in. Poole Larson doing it on all ends. Heat in a 2-3 zone, leading by 19. 5 minutes to go in the third. Carrington gets it to Holmes. Floater at the top of the free throw line is good. Rozier probing, kicking, Adebayo 3. Good! Bam! Second 3 of the game. He's got 28 points. I think my guy was right, and he's going to have 30. A.J. Johnson looking to answer with a 3. Cannot. Rebound Jaquez. Largest lead of the game for Miami is today. Right now is 20. Jaquez driving, spinning, shocker. Cut off, kicks it out to Bam. Adebayo directing traffic, now backing down on Holmes. 4 on the shot clock. Adebayo stripped, gets it back. 2 on the shot clock, fires a 3, air ball, shot clock violation. Bam with a 28-point, 10-rebound performance. Marcus Smart swings it over to the corner. 3-pointer, no good. Man, the Wizards just have no shooting. Rozier brings it up the other way. Resets the offense. Running floater for Rozier. It goes. I know he's playing the Wizards, but I actually do think he's played relatively good today. Poole, deep three. Good. Wow, that's tough. He's got 28 points. Stolen away on the other end by A.J. Johnson. Finds a trailing Poole who thought about a heat check but didn't take it. Now will take the heat check. Oh, my! From the parking lot. 31 for Jordan Poole. And now he's celebrating with the crowd. You're down 16, my friend. That's Wizards basketball. Wizards basketball. That's a ridiculous heat check. How often do you see a heat check actually go in? Not often. Because what is it? Hold on, Justin. What is a heat check another word for? Bad shot.
Well, I was about to say, I think I've seen it more out of him in his heyday than anybody else.
I know. Jordan Poole, he's getting his buckets tonight. He is getting his buckets tonight. ALX says, love Bam breakout games. They're not breakout games. Like, he is usually this good. I will say it's interesting that Bam's, like, two of his best shots or games of the season are against the Wizards. Major, I'm not having this conversation because you're wrong. Like, I don't care what happened in 1984. In this day and age, there is never going to be a college team that beats an NBA team. So give it up, because I'm not talking with you about it, because it's just an idiotic conversation. Palm Beach Trader, yeah, he's got injury issues today. Or not injuries issues, foul trouble. Got foul trouble. I like when Bam gives the first option. I like when he gets more shot times. But the problem is he doesn't do it consistently enough. Larson gets his pocket picked. Ooh, look who. It's Jordan Poole. And then gets the and one. This guy is going unbelievable. So Poole picks his pocket and then gets the and one. Jordan Poole's like blacked out. He's blacked out right now. It's a 14-point game. Chance to get down to 13. Poole does. This is like a 9-0 run by Jordan Poole. He's got 33. I can't wait to see what he does next offensive possession, because you know some bullshit's going on. Rozier probing, swinging it to Kyle Anderson. Anderson hands it off to Larson. Larson pocket pass to Kyle Anderson, who goes up and under and lays it up and in. Impressive move by Kyle Anderson. Here it is. Let's watch it. No! Passing. And Richaun Holmes can't finish inside by Adebayo. Good defense. He come the other way up by 15. Rozier, left wing catch and shoot three. No good. Halfway down and out. Here it comes. This is it. No. Poole, Euro, fouled. I'll go line. I thought he was going to take that. I thought he was loading up that logo 3. I was ready for it. I was ready for the slow-mo, the Poole deep 3. The Heat, despite shooting 18% from 3 today, lead by 15. That's how bad Washington is. I don't know if there's another team in the NBA you can shoot 18% from 3 and win by double digits. Poole misses the free throw. 87-73. Lord Buddy Bear, unfortunately, it did not, my friend. I wanted to, after being the Warriors, I wanted to lose the last 10. Instead, they're winners of, it wasn't 10 straight. How many games after the Warriors game? I guess 10. So they're winners of 3 straight. Yeah, 3. Yeah, no, this is the 5th game, but they already won one before the Warriors game. So this is game 3 of 10 after the Golden State one. I wanted to lose all 10. They're 3-0. Or they're going to be 3-0. Kyle Anderson, Euro step floater inside. Too strong. Rebound Washington. Poole brings it up left side. Gets a screen. Step back 3. He's feeling it. Oh, it doesn't go. Is it bad that I want him to keep the hot streak going? I want to see how bad of a shot could we have gotten to. At what point does he just pull? What point would if he had just pulled up from half court? $89-73. Hawkeyes just laid one up and in. Smart into the game now for Washington. He has it on the left wing. Heat in his zone. They're trying to get to Rashawn Holmes. They do. Swung to Poole. Over to Martin. Martin, top of the key 3. No good there. Rebound Adebayo. I can't believe Poole passed up that right wing 3. 24 seconds left in the third. Adebayo swings it over to Hero. Hero pick and roll with Bam. Hero running floater. Fouled. And one! Tough bucket. Tyler Hero. Marcus Smart got caught reaching the cookie jar. Actually, the foul, I think, was on Martin. Hero to convert the three-point play does. 18 seconds remain in the third quarter. Heat's lead is 19. Smart, fouled. Wizards in the bonus will get 2 free throws with 6 seconds to go. Hard fall for Marcus Smart there. Kyle Anderson picks up the foul. Oh! The contact honestly came from his own teammate. Either way, Smart's getting a pair of free throws. First one good from Smart. Smart's second free throw is good as well. 6 seconds to go in the quarter. 17-point Heat lead. Hawkeyes charge. God, he's terrible. Good defensive play by Marcus Smart, though. Got to give credit where credit's due a little bit there. Ooh, big WNBA news. Projected number 2 pick, Olivia Miles, Staying in college, going into the transfer portal. Leaving Notre Dame. That's the end of the third quarter. 92-75 is the Heat's lead. It's fourth quarter time, folks. Spam those fours. Get the pause in the chat. Get the pause up, fours in the chat. We got 12 minutes of basketball left. How's that? Okay. And won the lottery to the number one pick. Chills. Let's go Wings. My Dallas Wings, baby. Hot Dog 4. Monty's in the building. What's up, Monty 2K? AS saying 4. Arnov, Dandyman, Brian McKenna, Smorg, Jim Landry, Boy Wonder, Maria, Arnov, Michael, King, Price, Sulan. All ready for the final period here. We got 4 Heat streams this week. Tonight, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. My personal nightmare, a Heat game during the Final Four. And on the national championship night, too. I fucking hate the NBA. Sorry. Literally, my personal nightmare is having to do a Heat game right now during a bad season, during the Final Four and championship game. David says, take the night off, bro. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Remember, this is not a hobby. This is a job. If it was a hobby, you'd bet your ass I wouldn't be doing these games right now. Verbal meme. I ain't reading all that. It's a Major's message. I just don't care. Every time I see Major send a paragraph, I know it's about the college basketball thing, and I'm not reading it. I literally don't care. And I'll tell you I don't care, because it's just a ridiculous thing to say. Appreciate that, Michael. It's that point. I've done multiple fasts before. I've done one in 72 hours. That was brutal. It was crazy. It was actually longer. It technically was 80. It was a 3-day fast that started Sunday night, and I didn't eat until Thursday morning. All full 3 days, and then when you factored in Thursday morning and the Sunday night, yeah, crazy. But it's that point in the fast, before ketosis really starts to set in, that my stomach is growling. I could eat. Could eat for sure. Little bucket by Washington, 92-77. Ware back into the game for the Heat. Pick and roll with Hero. Hero working inside, swinging it to Anderson. Back to Hero. 4 on the shot clock. Hero's going to have to make something happen. Step back 3. Creates separation. Can't hit the tray ball. Struggling from beyond the arc today. 0 for 6. Oh, what a feed inside by Marcus Smart. Oh, my goodness. Point blank layup missed by Washington. Rozier 3. Good. Oh, Lord Buddy Bear, don't you worry. I'll have a second TV on with the Final Four games. 2-3 zone for Miami. Sarr inside, running shot, no good. Ware with the defense. Rozier with the rebound, leading the break. Lob to Jaquez for the slam. That's how you know you're playing the Wizards. Rozier alley-oop to Jaime Jaquez Jr. What do I drink during my fast? Water, black coffee, and this lemon ginger tea with probiotics. Wizards need a timeout, folks. Spam those fireball emojis.
I mean, if I saw that alley-oop, I would say, all right, guys, we got to.
Time to pack it up. Timeout. Time to talk things over. What a game for the Heat tonight. What was our score prediction? I think I said 122 to 108, right? I think a 14-point win.
I said 110 to 94.
110-94. Your Longhorns are up 8 with 2.5 to go.
I know.
Oh, you've been watching?
But now it's down to 6.
Uh-oh.
Not good. The problem, the best player that I think that has issues, she fouled out.
Sedona Prince.
4 points.
Oh. Well, the Heat are officially going to be ahead of the Bulls in the standings after tonight.
Are the Bulls losing?
They're losing by 27 to the Thunder.
I guess that makes sense. Maybe not 27 points, though.
Well, we got UConn USC tonight. Wait, that would usually be cinema if Watkins wasn't hurt.
Yeah.
UConn's 14.5-point favorites. That's crazy.
Yeah, USC was kind of lucky to win.
Yeah, I'm shocked that they even won their next game. It's kind of sad if you're that team that they lost to them.
They still have talent, but it is a little demoralizing.
My Huskies. I don't have a women's basketball team collegiately. My alma mater, St. Bonaventure, one of the worst college basketball Division I women's teams out there.
How many games have they won in the last 5 years?
Under 50. Definitely under 75. They are not averaging more than 15 wins a year.
Damn. It's pretty. I mean, the worst of the women's teams are really, really bad, I will admit.
Yeah. Who's the favorite to win it? UCLA after the injury?
No, they were the favorite to begin with.
They were favored to begin with?
Hawkes' sister.
Yeah, Gabriella, right?
Yep. She came up big last night.
What about South Carolina, the second favorites?
I think it was USC after UCLA
Before the
injury.
Heat still up 20, 9.5 to go. Hawkes spinning inside and turns it over. Even when the Heat are winning, their bad players still do the same exact things they always do. A.J. Johnson the other way lays it up and in. Why is Hawkes spin inside every single time? I don't get it. It's so predictable. It's truly unbelievable. Hero back cut, gets it, fades away, and hits the jumper, plus the foul. That was an unbelievable feed by Kyle Anderson. Hero with 26 in the ball game, and him and Bam have combined for 54 points. Chance to get to 55 here. He does. Puts Miami at the century mark, too. 100 to 79. Carrington has it, gets a screen. At the top of the zone, dumps it into Sarr. Sarr faces up, back to Carrington. Carrington to Smart. Smart Loses the handle inside. Swings it to A.J. Johnson. He's got to put it up. No, he gets the Sar for a 3. No. What is... Kel'el Ware, like, volleyball spiked that shit out of bounds. It was a rebound. He went to just go grab it and goes slaps it like this. What is he doing? Carrington hop-stepping inside, fading away. I think Ware got a piece of that. Rebound, Hero. Over to Rozier. Pull-up 3 for Terry. No. Rebounded by Carrington. He'll lead the break for Washington with 8 minutes to go. Swings it to Vukcevic, who lines up a 3. My goodness, no. Well, like, what are they doing? What are my thoughts on the Wizards' young core? I actually liked what they did in the draft last year. I like Carrington. I like Sar. I like Kyshawn George. They just are terrible. Carrington isn't as good as a shot maker as I thought he was going to be year one. Maybe he'll get it next year. But has not been as good as I thought. Sar has not been as good as I thought either. He had a good stretch of the season early, but really struggling with his shot. I think there's possibilities there, but they just haven't put it together. Year one, we'll see what happens. I will say, assuming they stay in the top 3 of the lottery, what a move by Rozier. Shook Marcus Smart out of his shoes for an easy layup. That's 5 straight for Smart, or to me, Rozier. Assuming the Wizards stay in the top 3 of the lottery, they'll get a chance to add a pretty big talent to this roster. I will also make the statement, I have no problem issuing this. I could say the top 5 of this NBA draft would have probably went number 1 overall last year. Flagg and Harper, no question, would have been the number 1 overall pick last year in the 2024 NBA draft. And then I think you could have conversations about Edgecombe, Bailey, Yakachonis as they could have went number 1 last year. I'm being so serious when I say that. This draft class is way better than last year's, man. Kyle Anderson at the line for 2. Extends the Heat lead to 25. Anderson misses the second. Wizards have it over to A.J. Johnson. He works, trying to get inside. Now gets it to Sar. Turnaround jumper. See, that's the shot that just needs to go for Alex Sar. And he just has no feel for it. 2 of 14 from the field today. Jaquez probing inside, cut off, kicks it back out to Hero. Jaquez driving on Sar. Gets to his left hand and turns it over. The guy stinks. Wizards out in transition. Hero just takes the ball away. And then is fouled. The Heat want to take foul. What a quick heads-up play by Tyler Hero. Did they call it a take foul? I guess, and Rozier shooting the technical. Why? I don't know. Hero's a better free throw shooter. But Rozier makes it. He already had 11. I don't know about that one. Oh, that's weird. Feels weird to me. But Terry Rozier playing a good game tonight. 12 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. Rozier, pull-up elbow jumper. Too strong there. Rebound Washington. 6 minutes to go in this one. Just counting down the minutes so the Heat get their 5th straight win. Carrington kicks to the corner. It's a Martin 3. No good there. Ware gobbles up the board. Is going to lead the break for Miami. That's why you don't do that, fella. Turns it over. Carrington, 3. Yeah. What is Ware doing? He's trying to do a crossover at half court. The ball, he dribbling up to his head. Ridiculous. Hawkes driving, bank shot, no. Gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Hero. Back to Jaime, swung to Kyle Anderson. Corner 3 for the veteran. Good. When Kyle Anderson makes threes, that's when you know it's over. 110-84. 5 minutes and change left in this one. We'll tell you about our sponsor for the last time on the show. That is PrizePicks. Today's show is sponsored by PrizePicks, the daily fantasy sports app that I play every single day because it's so easy. All you do is pick more or less on 2 or more player stat projections, and you can win up to 1,000 times your cash right now on PrizePicks when you combine player projections from baseball, basketball, hockey, esports, and much more. They also offer quick withdrawals, so it's fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. They have different promotions each week, whether it's Taco Tuesday, Flex Friday. For example, Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. I have a 2-player entry on today's game between Miami and Washington. Just keeping it simple. Excuse me, I actually did go to 3. That's right. More than Kel'el Ware, 5.5 field goals made. More than A.J. Johnson, 12 points. He's been hooping for the Wizards over the past week. And then less than Alex Sarr, the number 2 overall pick, 16.5 points. That's a 3-player entry right there to win 5 times my money, but you can customize the way you play. But join me and the millions of others on PrizePicks. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. The link's in the live chat and description of today's live show. PrizePicks, run your... Appreciate PrizePicks for sponsoring today's show. Doesn't look like my picks are going to go well today. Ware has only made 2 shots. Not good. Sarr is going to go less than, and then A.J. Johnson needs 5 more points. That could happen, but Kel'el Ware I don't think is going to make 4 shots the rest of the game. But maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Heat are going to get their 5th straight win, improving to 34-41 on the year. We had it so good. 29-41. That's should have stayed there.
I think the Jimmy beatdown built morale.
I don't like that. Lose. Now, could you imagine if the Heat actually went on to win a playoff series? There's not a chance in the world that happens, but could you imagine?
The Cleveland Cavaliers would need to blow it up.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I think they would. They would. Miami Heat has a season-high 64 points in the paint today. Yikes. All right, we're back in action here. A.J. Johnson has it, swinging it to the corner for Martin. Turnover. If I'm Miami, I'm putting the bench unit. They already do. It's Rozier, Hawkes, Anderson, Ware, and Larson. But give me the G Leaguers. Put in Kyshawn, put in Stevens, put in Christopher. Why not? If they can't hold a 26-point lead in 4.5 minutes, then they should be never allowed to play basketball again. Hawkes, elbow jumper. No. This guy's a bum. He's a bum. Sarr, pick and pop 3. No. This coaching staff and front office must just tell him, shoot 3s. Practice. Get better. We need you to have that for the long term because there's no sensible way he would have this ability to shoot this many 3s if they weren't telling him that. This guy can't hit a broadside from a barn. Hawkes 3 is good. He's got 12 points tonight. A.J. Johnson. He'll swing it over to Carrington to the corner for Vucevic. His 3's good. Both teams shooting under 30% from 3 in this game. 3 and change to go. Rozier gets a screen from Jaquez. Tries to dump it to Jaime. He does. Short corner. Backing down, spinning baseline, triple teamed, out to Rozier. Rozier swings it around the horn. It's going to be a Larson 3. No good there. Once Poole gets a more stable jump shot, more consistent, he is going to be an excellent player for the Heat. A.J. Johnson driving downhill to the corner for Vucevic. I keep on saying Vucevic, sorry. No good. Offensive rebound, Washington. Sarr just traveled with it. No call, right hook. You saw, he was doing the fucking high step over there.
The rest said we ready to go home.
I like it. I can respect that. 113-89. Alex Sarr has 8 points tonight. How are you a starting center? You have 1 rebound. Oh! Khalil! Poster Alex Sarr! Oh, sign it for him! That was mean! Steal the other way. Jaquez and Ware combined for the steal. Rozier probing inside. Turns it over. Sarr with the steal, leading the break. 5-on-2 for Washington, and they put it down with a slam dunk. Quickly the other way for the Heat. Ware inside. They're really ready to go home because they just wrapped up Khalil Ware two-handed, and they did not call the foul. Alex Sarr just missed a point-blank layup the other way. I think there could be a full-on fist fight, and the refs might not stop the game the rest of the way. Rozier, step back 3 over Sarr. Good. Rozier with a 15-point performance. Oh, you can't do that after the season. What's the stoppage in the action? Why is there a timeout? Timeout with under 2 to go. Yo, that's insane that they did not call that foul. Ware got bear hugged trying to go up for a shot, and they didn't call it. That's actually insane. I can't get over that. That happened, and me and Justin both looked at each other. It's unfathomable that wasn't called a foul. Just ridiculous, man. I want to find that video. I got to find it for Twitter, though. Can't find it. Sad. Khalil Ware also changed his Twitter profile picture to this. I didn't know that. They call him the Kryptonian because Kal-El. Look at that. That's hilarious. I didn't know he did that. Under 2 to go. Jaquez with the steal in transition, lays it up and in. I'm trying to find the can't find the poster dunk. Carrington 3, no. Ware not in. I didn't get the rebound. G League squad in. Kyshawn Johnson, Stevens, Christopher, Jaquez, and Rozier closing it out. Stevens, I'd like to see him get his first NBA basket. Probing, floater, no good there. Ooh, can we get 2 points and predict that the Heat score 122 again? Miss 3 that'd be every other game. How about this storyline? Stevens to Jaquez. Stevens gets it back. Swings it to Rozier. To Christopher. Christopher back to Jaquez. To Rozier. Rozier to the corner for Stevens. Stevens baseline. Cut off to Kyshawn Johnson. Rozier 3. Too strong. Dead. Close. Carrington has it right wing. as we wind down the seconds in this one. The Heat are going to get their 5th straight win. 120-94. That 120 to you. So you got the Heat's point total right? Oh, okay. You got the Wizards right, though. It's impressive. The Heat will just dwindle this one away. Spam those W's. Heat winners of 5 straight. Get the W's in the chat. Get the W's in the chat. Lamjero, Kane Angel, Cat Slayer, Ethan, Allen, Vin, Skipper, Ramor, Charles, Wayna, Reggie, Kunai, Sulan, Joaquin, Duke is finna win, Andres, J1, Charles Xavier. Charles Xavier, that's the X-Men, Professor X. Joaquin, Brian McKenna, Razor, Sherry, Queso. Appreciate everybody who's tuned in tonight. Listen, we'll stay live if you guys want, if any super chats come in. If not, we'll sign off here on a Monday. Appreciate it, Michael. And we'll be back with a video tomorrow. We'll have another live stream on Wednesday for Heat Celtics. So, of course, Kunai. We'll give it a minute and then sign off here if no super chats come in. Dominating performance by Miami in this one. Adebayo, 28 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists. I don't even think he played in the fourth quarter at all. Only played 31 minutes. Tyler Hero, 27 points, 5 assists. 3 steals for Tyler tonight. Paul Larson had 15 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Rozier had 15. Hawkins had 14. How about that? How about that? All right, no super chats coming in, so we'll sign off. Appreciate everyone tuning in. 9,000 people throughout the night. Appreciate the super chats. That's going to do it for this stream. We'll have a video out tomorrow, and we'll be live on Wednesday for Heat Celtics. So we'll see you then. Hit that sub button. Appreciate everyone. Peace out.